Good morning, everybody. This is the 41st segment of Think Before You Speak series, the laws of Shemirat Halashon with clarity. A few stories. Leilu Nishmat Chafetz Chaim Zechet Tzadik L'Bracha. Leilu Nishmat Luza Liza Bat Henriette and her children that passed in the fire. Ruach Hashem Tenichenam B'Gan Eden. These halachot are dedicated for the Yeshua and the Hatzlacha V'al Bnei Chabura and Klal Yisrael. And these halachot are specifically dedicated for the great Shmira and Yeshuot Gdolot and Hatzlacha for Chaim Davidom and Chayei Sarah. Today, the title of our halachot, husband and wife. Now, Benny and Ilana both run a store together. Ilana's the manager, and Benny does basically everything else behind the scenes to run a good business. Turns out that Benny walks in one day, and he turns to his wife, Ilana, and he says to her, I just saw a few people walk out the store. I know those people. I really hope you didn't sell them on credit. They are completely untrustworthy. They're known to be untrustworthy, and I know as a fact they're untrustworthy. Please tell me you didn't sell them on credit. You didn't extend them credit. Is he allowed to say that? Is that considered Lashon Hara? Well, for clarity, let's be clear. A person is not allowed to speak Lashon Hara to their wife. A wife cannot speak Lashon Hara to their husband. Many people think, well, their spouse, it's okay. It's not. Lashon Hara between one and their spouse is absolutely forbidden. However, in this specific case, Benny is actually allowed to tell his wife, Ilana, I hope you did not sell them on credit because these people are untrustworthy. That is a constructive purpose for the sake of the business. And therefore, when it comes to any constructive purpose that is for the good of the business, Benny's allowed to tell his wife, these people are untrustworthy, do not sell them on credit. And it doesn't matter that it's his wife. Even if Benny had a business partner, he can turn to his business partner as well and say, please, don't sell these people on credit because they're not trustworthy. Now, this is because Benny knows firsthand that these people are untrustworthy. And therefore, like we said, for a constructive purpose, he's allowed to point out that you should not sell them on credit. However, Benny only knew about these people through hearsay or rumors, or he heard stories about these people. Then he's only allowed to warn his wife and tell her, be cautious, be careful with these people. He has to actually point out, I don't know for sure. I only heard stories. But because of those stories, I'm telling you, be careful. That he's allowed to say. It's interesting, when it comes to this concept of husbands and wives engaging in conversation about the detriment of other people. You have a husband and wife sitting at the supper table. They actually got a few minutes together. And they're talking about their social circles. And a lot of times, husbands make this big mistake that they go and they start telling their wives everything that took place that day at work. All the people that slighted them, or maybe the issues that are going on in his family between him and his brothers, or maybe the issues that are going on in shul between him and other people. And he starts bringing up all the dirty laundry, all the politics about this one said and that one did and this one backstabbed. And he starts going through all the garbage from beginning to end, and the wife is listening and getting heated up. Or vice versa. Wives feel that they have to tell their husbands everything that's going on in their social circles. They need to know that their husband knows every single person out there that they're in a fight with and why, to the very detail. And they start unraveling all the different Lashon Hara between each other. It makes no difference, husband or wife. Speaking such talk to a spouse is not only Lashon Hara, it's also very foolish, very dangerous and unwise. Because when you speak to a wife about all the people that disrespected you, it actually fuels the fight. She's going to come now fighting for you, and she's going to bring it to the next level. Good luck trying to put that fight out now. Good luck trying to make shalom with these people at any point in the future. Your wife won't let. What do you mean? She'll remind you again and again. You remember what they did to you? You remember how they disrespected you, the terrible things they did to you? And you'll be ready to forgive, but she won't. And therefore, not only is this Lashon Hara, it's extremely unwise to reveal to a spouse all the people that you're in a fight with or disrespected you. And here's a secret. Here's a heads up to husbands. When you tell your wives all the people out there that disrespected you, of course she'll go out to fight for you. But deep down, it makes an impression on her. Because now that the wife knows so many people disrespect her husband, she realized that her husband is not someone who's respectful in the eyes of other people. And that hurts the wife's esteem of her own husband. And therefore, it's much better never to open up and reveal all the politics and problems and issues you have with people with your spouse. Not only doesn't it help, not only is it Lashon Hara, not only doesn't it help, it hurts. Thank you for listening.